Hey, welcome back to the video. In the previous video, we saw about how we can directly import the data from MySQL database, and we connected the database to our Power BI template and we imported the Amazon sales data. So in this video, we are going further step and we are going to see how we can prepare our data to for the best visualization, how we can do some basic changes in our data, and we make sure that data is error free and data is formatted so that we can do visualization. So here, if I go to my table view, here I can see all the data which I imported from my SQL database, and here I can see all the column, and I can observe here that the column is represented by some symbol. Here's this symbol, it represents that the data type of that column, whatever the data is stored in that column, it represents the what data type it should. By automatic, it the Power BI recognize, it has the intelligence to recognize the data type, and it will create this symbol. So it means that it have the numerical data type. So the unit cost, unit price, and the unit sold, it has the numerical data type. But some data type we need to specify so that we can build our visualization in the best way. So the order date, it should be a date data type. But if I click the order date, here we can see in the column tool, it show the what data type which the Power BI recognize. So it recognized now as a text, but it's not a text data type, it's a date data type. So we need to change that by here only. So if you want to do some basic changes, basic formatting, you can do it in a table view itself. But if you want to do some many other complex changes or any other formatting, here in Power BI we have the option of Power Query. Same as Excel, we have the option of Power Query. Here also we have the option of Power Query. In that we can do lot of formatting of our data. We can pivot, unpivot, we can split the column, we can create some other features by using Power Query features, and we can do lot of things. But if my requirement is to just to change the data type and just to change the column name, I can do it over here, no need to go to Power Query and all. So what I will do is, here I will click on this order date, and it will show the name of that column. If I want, I can change the name also, and but my requirement is to change the data type. So I will click on this drop down, it has the option, it will give the option of many data types. So I will select this date data type. So it will give prompt you to want to continue. Yes, I will want to continue. So it is getting refreshed. So here now I can see that one more symbol is came. So this represent my date data type. So after changes, I need to just refresh. So the data is refreshed. Same way I will do it for this ship data also. So I will change to date data type, and yes. So here we can observe that for ship date also, it now it is recognized as a data date type. So two column we changed. So now you can see the symbol. The one more further, we are going to create one column. So in Power BI, we can create a feature. It's called as feature engineering in data science language. So feature engineering means creating one more column, one more feature by using the existing column. So that we can do analysis in the next level also. So whatever the data is presented, by using that data, we create some other feature so that we can use that in our filter. We can use in our analysis. So we can do a lot of analysis by creating this extra column. So here we have the data of shipment. So order date, ship date. Then we have the option this data of unit sold, unit price, and unit cost. But we don't have the combined data of how much the price of this order. So total order price. So we can create a new column here. So how we can create, the option is many, like we can right click, we can directly go to table tools. Here we have the option of new column. So it will always add it to right side of the table. So here it added. So you just need to write one basic DAX function query. So I will write just first I will name the column. So total, so okay, order price. Okay, order price I will give. You can give your own column name based on your requirement. So the query is very simple, the function is very simple here. We can just need to write a formula. So I have the unit sold and unit price. If I multiply these two, I will get the total order price. So I will just write, so it will give unit sold, and I will write multiplication, this one function operator. Then after that I will use the unit sold and unit price. So I will write unit price. So if I multiply and hit enter, so it will create one more column with the order price, and it will have the multiplication of unit sold and unit price. So this gives one more column. So I created one more feature. Same way I will create one more column, that total cost, like total order cost. Let's say as total price, I will create total order cost, or just order cost. So same way, unit sold, multiply, then unit cost, or here the name unit cost. So unit cost, if I hit enter, one more feature is created. So this is called as column. In Power BI we have the option of creating the column and creating the measures. So column means it will create a row level values, like it for each create a column, and for each row we have the values. This is called as column. The measure means it is a aggregated value. We can use that in our visualization, but it don't store in any of this column. So it will have the aggregated value. It will filter out based on our visualization where we put. Based on that, it will filter out for that category or the other variables. So this is how we can create a column. Then I can create one more feature, like ship. We have the ship data and order data. I can take the difference between these two, and by this way I can get to know the which type of product or which country have the maximum or the average day of shipment is more. So as a data analyst, we need to understand that visualization is not a very big thing. The building the data, preparing the data in a background, how we build the logic, how we build the feature, so that is a very important part. So as a data analyst, we need to find out the logic behind the data. We need to understand how we can create some more features so that it will help us in our visualization. So by using the available data, how I can create some extra valued column or feature, so that I can use that in my visualization and present to the business in a very beautiful and valuable manner. So I'll create one more column. So, and I will head as a day dip, means day difference. So I have the function of day diff. So day dip function I will use. So here the day diff we can use to get the difference between two time data or like date data. So date 2 is minus date 1. So first I need to give the this data, order data. Okay, order data I have to give. So order date, comma, the ship date. Then I want the intervals in days. So we have the option interval in hour, minute, or month, quarters. Anyway, here I need a date difference. So if I hit enter, it will give the date difference between these two data, like when it is ordered, when it is shipped. So it is ordered on 28th May and it is shipped in June 28th. So difference between order and shipment is 30 days. So this is how I can get the date diff between these two. So here you can see I created the 3 column, like order date, date diff, and order price and order cost. So after this is part of my, this become part of my table, and I can use this in my visualization. Same way, I will create one more measure also. So measure is a aggregated value. So here I have the order price. If I get sum of these order price, I will get the overall revenue or the overall revenue of this sales. So I will click on a new measure. Okay, new measure, and here I will say, like, name the column uh, total sales. Let's say total sales I will give. So if I give total sales, here you can observe it didn't created any column. If I click on the create column, it will create one more column in the right side, but measure it won't create any field here. Then I have to use sum. So I am summing up this column. Which column? Total price. Then where is that? Total order. Then total order price. So order price, if I sum it up and if I click enter, then one feature is created as total sales. Then I will create one more measure called as total cost. Okay, as total price I will create total cost. Same way I will sum it up this column, that order cost. So if I sum it up, it will sum as the total cost, total order cost. Sum it for the all the tables value. So after this, I can use this measure in my visualization. It's filtered based on what feature I put in front of that. If I put country and use this measure, it will filter out. It will categorize that measure based on this country. So that's how it works in Power BI. So now I created two measures like total cost and total sales. By using these two measures, I can create one more measure, that is total profit, because I have the cost details and sales details. By using these two, I can get a profit details. So I will go for this table and click on new measure. So and name this measure as a profit percentage. Let's say profit percentage. And here I need to get the logic of calculating the profit. So profit is a part of sales, which is negated by cost. If I negate cost from my total revenue, I will get the profit, and if I convert that into my percentage, I will get the profit percentage. So here I have the option. Here I have the detail of total cost. So what's the name of that? Total cost. I have total cost divided by total sales. So it will give the cost percentage. So because cost is in upper side, so cost divided by total sales, it will give cost percentage. And if I one minus, and if I put this one minus and this, so this will give the profit percentage, and it will give in a decimal way. And if I multiply that into 100, that will give a cost profit percentage. So let's see what will we get. So we created the three measures here, that is profit percentage and total cost and total sales, and three columns, that is ship difference date, then this order cost and order price. So I will use whatever I created in my visualization. So I will get this card, and so I will get the total price or total sales first, and let's see. So my total sales is 137 million, and same way I will get the total cost also. So total cost. So these are the two measures we created. Then I will get a card for this total profit. Let's see what is the total profit percentage. I will get it over here, and this is the cost. And if I use this profit percentage here, so it is giving 32.16%. So this is how I can get the profit percentage or total cost, and total uh, sales. So this how we created the measures, and we are using that measure in our visualization. So this is now aggregated value. I can get it uh, based on, I can categorize based on my other columns. Like if I want to categorize the profit percentage based on the this country, I can use that. Look, let's see, I will get this visual and I will get country column. Then I will use this let's say total sales. I use total sales. So I can use that feature to get my total sales, and even I can change that total sales. Let's say I want to see the total profit percentage for this. I can use that. So this is a dummy data set, so it's giving not giving any other trend and the data. But if in a reality you work, it will give you, it will show that in, the trends, or it will show the category comparison between the data, and you can do a lot of analysis. So this is how we can use to create measures in Power BI, and we can use that measure in our visualization very easily. Same way we can use our whatever the column we created, whatever the feature, whatever the measures, anything we can create, we can build the other feature also by using DAX query. We can build a lot of DAX, basic to advanced. We can build to create our data, to prepare our data for the best visualization, and we can use that in our visualization in a better, beautiful and presentable manner. So this is about this video. In this video we learned about how we can transform, do some basic data type changes, and how we can create a column, and how we can create a measures. And we basically understood about what's the difference between measures and column, and how we can use that measures in our visualization, and how we can first use to build our logic to calculate the measure. And like way you created the profit also by using this total sales and total cost column. So this is giving me the 32% of profit. So this is how I can build, I can create some more feature, and I can use that in my visualization. So this is all about this video. In this video you learned, I think you learned something from me. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.